Alright, so I think I've officially found it. The laziest way to create a coloring book to sell on Amazon KDP. And yes, that's literally the title of this video, so if you clicked on it, you're exactly in the right place. Because for years, we've been told you need to draw, or you need to learn complex design tools, or hire expensive illustrators, or spend hours crafting prompts and fixing messy AI pages that don't even match from one page to the next. But what if I told you there's a way that creates this entire book for you, the cover, the interior, the captions, the description, even the keywords, without you having to do any of the heavy lifting? And I'm not exaggerating. I've spent the last few weeks testing this method across multiple niches, and the results honestly shocked me. This might be the first time that I've seen AI genuinely remove every barrier that usually trips beginners up. So in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through step by step through the process, show you a real niche that's selling right now, and then demonstrate how you can generate a full ready to publish coloring book without having to stress yourself out. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds like you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now today we're going to focus on this niche, the construction vehicle coloring book. This is going to be a great niche to get into with this method. We see total results 866, so not very competitive. Niche score from Titans Quick View says 64, and when we click on Titans Pro Analysis, we see demand is a 7, opportunity is a 9, so everything here looks good. And when I went through the first page here, I saw many examples of books selling very, very well. Now, this niche is directed towards children, so the people that are going to buy these types of books are going to be mostly parents. And so with these covers, you can see very colorful, very simple. And if we look at this first one right here, independently published means it's a KDP book, 36,000 BSR. The book right next to it has a bestseller badge with a bestsellers rank of 18,970. The book next to that, also a KDP book, ranked at 48,000. And the book next to that, also a KDP book, ranked at 8,293. And even the book right next to that, 162,000, also a KDP book. So the entire first row is just a great example of KDP books selling very, very well. And when we look through the rest of the first page, you can see a lot more of those examples. So 58,000, 386,000, 152,000, 61,000, 18,000. So you kind of see how popular this niche is. So this is going to be a great place to try and create a book and see how well it can do. Even all the way to the end of the first page, we still see books selling very, very well. Look at this book, top 10,000 book. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this example. This one's called Toddler Vehicle Coloring Book, 100 big pages full of easy to color vehicles, trucks, trains, rescue, space, planes, tractors, diggers, and more things. This one is directed towards kids ages 1 to 4. Now this book has a 4.8 out of 5 rating. 90% is a 5-star and priced at $9.99. If we go to KDP's printing costs and royalty calculator, we can calculate the actual royalties for this book. So 8.5 by 11 inches, 106 page count, $9.99 list price. When we submit that, I look mainly at the Amazon.com marketplace where most of the sales happen. And we can see minimum list price $5.68, printing cost $2.84, with the estimated royalty that goes into the publisher's pocket of $3.15. That's for every book sold. Now, when we read the description, we see 100 original and unique pages to color. So I'm assuming this book is back and forth, meaning that there is no blank page after every page. So I would like to see what that actually looks like. So if I go to the reviews, we can see exactly that. So if we look at this page, we can see the bleed through from the previous page. But since it's for kids, they seem to not mind. And this book seems to be getting still very good reviews. So that's another thing to take into consideration is for this type of niche, when it deals with kids, you might not need to have a blank page after every coloring page. Now looking at the sample, here is the cover, very colorful. Now when we get to the first page, you can see what it looks like. Here is a submarine, here is a space shuttle, and then some more pages of the interior on the back cover. Now this book with a bestsellers rank of 8,293 from Titans Quick View is estimated 30-day royalties anywhere from $1,500 to over $2,200 per month in pure royalties. 30-day sales estimated 600 to over 1,000 copies per month. Now, here's another way to do this book. When we look at the interior, we're going to see a main character. So this is on the book belongs to page. And then with the first page, as you can see, that main character stays and the environment changes or the scene changes. And that's another way to create this type of book. Now, here's the part people always get stuck on, creating the actual coloring pages. Normally, this is where things get messy. You jump into your AI tool, you try to write the perfect prompt, you tweak styles, fix line weights, regenerate the pages that don't match with the others, and before you know it, you spent hours and your book still looks inconsistent. And that's exactly why these super prompts exist. They remove all the hard parts. Instead of you writing 50 different prompts, the super prompts gives you a full cohesive book plan. Think consistent characters, matching style, clean outlines, and page concepts based on what's actually selling. You paste the prompt, you hit enter, and you instantly get a complete set of pages, plus the cover idea, the captions, the description, and even the keywords. It's the closest thing to skipping the complicated parts and jumping straight into assembling and publishing your book. So let me show you how simple this really is. Now, you can do this one of two ways. You can use ChatGPT or you can use Gemini. Now, I've tested it out both on Gemini and ChatGPT, but honestly, ChatGPT produces the better images, the better quality, but it's up to you which one you want to try. For this tutorial, we're going to use ChatGPT. Now, this is where all the magic happens, is with the prompt. And for most of us, we don't really know how to create prompts properly so that ChatGPT can actually create the type of coloring pages that we're looking to produce. That is where these super prompts come into play, because these super prompts provide you everything that you need. Now, this is the super prompt list. Now, this has almost 300 super prompts that you can use. You're going to notice your theme here on the right side and then the actual prompt on the left side. And all you really need to do is to just copy and paste this into ChatGPT. So for this tutorial, I found a super prompt that I wanted to use, and it's going to be right here under construction vehicles. So all I need to do is copy and then paste it into ChatGPT and hit enter. Now, if you want to read this prompt, you can go ahead and pause the video right now and go through this prompt in its entirety. But to keep it short, it's going to give us everything that we need. And the great thing about this is that it's going to keep the pages consistent with the same character. So let's see what it came up with. Below is the complete publication ready package for your children's coloring book prompts, and then main character model used in every prompt. This one's called Duzzy the Smiling Bulldozer, and you can see kind of the description of what this character is going to look like across all the pages. Now, for the book cover prompt, all you need to do here is copy and paste this. Now, you can change this around, like if you have an exact title. You can see right here, the title says Duzzy the Bulldozer's Silly Cleanup Adventure, and at the bottom, coloring book. When you copy this into ChatGPT, you can go ahead and change this right here to your exact title. So if it's construction vehicles, let's say playground, you can go ahead and do that. Now for the next one, 25 story-driven coloring page prompts. These are all going to be black and white line art. This is the square format, and you can see the rest of the description here with the same Duzzy character. And all we have to do is copy and paste this into ChatGPT exactly as is. So for the first one, you can see exactly there, all the way to 25. Very simple stuff. Let's start with the actual cover page. So here it is, and let's see what it comes up with. Before we see what it comes up with, it also gives us the book description. So this, all we need to do is just copy this and paste this into the upload section of KDP when you're uploading your book. And it also gives you the 7 SEO keywords for KDP or even Etsy if you wanted to upload this onto Etsy. And then even some more suggestions here from ChatGPT, but we're just gonna go ahead and put in our cover prompt right here, and this is what it came out with. As you can see, I changed the title to Construction Vehicle Playground Coloring Book, and you can see exactly what it looks like. Very, very high quality, and it looks really, really good. The colors pop out, very colorful. You know exactly who this book is for. Once again, if you wanted to make tweaks to this prompt, you can definitely do that. You want to read through the prompt and see where you want to make your tweaks, and that is the great thing about prompts. Now, I copied and pasted the first coloring book page, which is right here, where it says black and white line art of Duzzy the smiling bulldozer pushing scattered toy blocks into neat piles in a candy brick street with the caption, "I love helping my town," a square format. And here is what it came up with right there. As you can see, Duzzy the bulldozer is right here, and it's exactly doing what the prompt wanted it to do. And so with the next one, I wanted to make a tweak because I noticed with the caption, I want this to be outlined so it can be colored in as well. So I made that little tweak, and I just said at the end of the caption where this says cleaning can be fun, I said in outline. And so it actually came out with this, and as you can see, it went and created exactly what I wanted. And so with the next prompts, you can see exactly that. Here's the next one, gently lifting cotton candy clouds. Here is the caption, and then the next one as well, I fix every little mess. And then here's another one where it says I untangle tricky messes. And then I wanted to make another tweak, and I wanted to put it in bold outline, the caption, and see what it looked like. And this is what it came out with. So as you can see, not much of a change, but still very cohesive, still the same character. And as you can see, the scene changes, very high quality, not really a lot of things to change with these coloring pages. And that's really all you have to do with this. Once you have all of your 25 prompts pasted in, it's gonna produce you 25 images, and then you'll be good to go. All you need to do is download these images so that you can put it all together. Now, keep in mind, I am using ChatGPT Plus, which allows me a lot more image generations than the free version, but you can definitely use the free version. It will just take a longer time because of the restrictions and the limitations. Now, I also tried this with Gemini. Like I said, I pasted that super prompt in here. And then as you can see, book description, the SEO keywords, as well as the cover prompt right here to just copy and paste, and then page 1, page 2, page 3. And when I started doing that all the way down here, you can see that the cover looks okay, but not as good as ChatGPT's. And then with the actual first prompt right here, you can see it's decent, but like I said, it's just not as good as ChatGPT. As you can see, the bulldozer has thicker lines, but then the background has thinner lines, and there are places here where it's actually cut off. And then I tried another one. It's totally doable, but in my opinion, ChatGPT is just a little bit better than what Gemini can produce. Now, I did not come up with these super prompts myself. I actually found these online, but I really love the quality of these prompts. And so if you want to check them out, you can go ahead and check the link in the description. It is a paid product, but it's not expensive, and you'll be able to access 297 prompts to create your coloring books. As you can see, a lot of subjects here, a lot of themes, a lot of things for you to go through. Now, one thing you want to do with your AI images is to always upscale them, and I'm going to show you why. So I use this free AI upscaler, imgupscaler.com. You can totally go here to this website and try this out yourself. So the free version just lets you choose images one by one instead of allowing you a bulk upload, but that's totally okay. I'm going to choose the first image, and I'm going to do a 400% ratio. Just hit upload and start. In a few seconds, it's going to go ahead and finish that, where you can go ahead and download it. And as you can see, the left image is the one that I got from ChatGPT with no upscale. If I go ahead and zoom into this, you're going to see the lines right here get blurred out. But on the right hand side is the upscaled version. When I zoom into it, you can see exactly what I'm talking about, just how clear that is. That's exactly why you want to upscale your images that you get from AI. Now, what you want to do is you want to use a design platform, something like Canva, to go ahead and put all of these pages together. So I'm just going to do a custom size, 8.5 by 8.5 inches, create the new design. Now, the first page is typically a book belongs to page. So easy way to do that, go to text, add a heading, and just type in this coloring book belongs to. And what I like to do is go to effects, hit outline, and then change the outline to a black, and then go back to the color of the text, change it to white. And as you can see, it hollows it out. Go back to effects, and then you can play with the thickness. I'm just going to keep this at 60. I'm going to go ahead and reposition this, make it a little bit smaller. And then I'm going to go ahead and under advanced settings, the line spacing, just close it up just a little bit. And then Also choose a font that fits this book. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose this one right here, and let's go ahead, do that, go back here, line spacing, close it up some more, and I'm gonna make it bigger. And as you can see, looks very good. One more thing, go to elements, go to line, add a line, and just put it right here where they can put their name. And then what I like to do is just center everything. And then there you go, book belongs to page is complete. Add a page, and this is going to be a blank page. That's what I like to do. The blank page is going to be the back side of this page. So I'm going to add another page, and this is where those images that we got from ChatGPT are going to go. So with the first image, just click on it. As you can see, it comes up like this, and then you can just resize it and just center it. And then this page is basically done. Another thing that you can do is you can click on the image, hit edit, go to adjust, and you can up the whites as well as the blacks, and it'll give you that pure black and white color. Now go down here, you can add a page. This is going to be a blank page that serves as the back side to this page. So add another page and just repeat the process. And it's really just as simple as that. Once you have your 25 or so images on here, you're gonna have anywhere from 50 to 55 pages total. I only have 13 because I just showed you a short tutorial. But as you can see, every other page is a blank page, and then every other page is your coloring page. And you can see just how well these turned out from ChatGPT. And then all you need to do to have it ready to be uploaded onto KDP is go ahead and hit share, hit download. Download this as a PDF print. You can flatten the PDF, make sure it's all pages. And then if you're paying for Canva Pro, use CMYK. If not, RGB, and hit download. And then all you need to do is create a book cover, which you can go ahead and download my free KDP royalty roadmap, and it'll lay out everything that you need that I don't cover in this short tutorial for you. But after all of that, you'd be ready to upload to KDP because ChatGPT gave you your description, copy and paste, and also your keywords. So really all that's left to do is just upload your book and you'll be good to go. And that's it, the laziest way to create coloring books that you can publish on Amazon KDP right now. If you want more videos like this, lazy methods, shortcuts, and simple tools that help you create better books faster, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to try these super prompts for yourself, I'll leave the link down below. Just note, it is a paid product, but as you saw in this video, the quality of the pages it produces is honestly on another level, and it saves you a ridiculous amount of time. And if you're brand new to KDP or you want a clear path to follow, you can download my free KDP royalty roadmap linked in the description down below. If this video helped you see what's possible, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.